Happy Monday. Happy last Monday of August, my friends. I hope that you had a great week last week and are ready for this brand new week. And this week's words of wisdom are by Unknown. A mother's hug lasts long after she lets go. So this week's message is dedicated to my mother with much love. This is the last week of August. And if my mother was still with us, this will be the time that we would be deciding where we would be taking her out to celebrate her birthday. And after all the going back and forth on locations and types of food for her birthday dinner, we would usually settle on a nice seafood restaurant by the ocean. But my mother passed away in 2014, so I've been thinking about her more so than normal and the impact that she left on my life. And if you're still blessed to have your mother in your life, I hope that you realize how blessed you are, and I hope that you celebrate her every single day. And the memories come flooding back this week because she would be turning 96 years old. Memories more from before her health started to fail. We shared many laughs together, many trips together, so many family meals together. I enjoyed watching her interact with our two sons. The few times that we cooked together and how she would make a tasty meal almost out of thin air, and I don't have that skill. And on some occasions, we would share some tears together as well. Of all the memories and emotions, the memory that I will be grateful for occurred just before she left us. We were all called into her room. My heart was beating out of my chest. My sister Natalia, who was our mother's caretaker, for which I am eternally grateful for. Nat was that one person that Mom looked to for almost everything. I remember Natalia saying, "Mine, Portuguese for mother, we are all here. You can go now." Nat held her hand, and surrounded by her children, our spouses, and her grandchildren, we said, "We love you so much." She looked at all of us. She smiled. She didn't have to say a word. We knew how much she loved us. And just like that, our mother left us. So please indulge me if I can share a few things that I learned from my mother. The number one lesson was life is for living. So live it. After the loss of a loved one, I've heard of many people losing themselves or getting caught up in the bad rather than the good. I look at what life sends our way as more of a reason to enjoy life as she did. Nothing lasts forever. Every time it rains, it stops raining. Every time you hurt, you heal. After darkness always comes light, and you get reminded that every single morning. Bad times make good times better. Nothing lasts forever, not the good or the bad. So we all might as well smile when we are all still here. And take risks. My parents were not averse to taking risks through marriage, being a parent, moving to a new country, finding work and not speaking the language, buying a home, putting kids through school. She was always courageous in the choices that she made and the way she lived her life. And from her, I have learned to say yes to opportunities that life offers me, even if I find them intimidating or think that they are beyond me. This week's positive affirmation is, in my living, I honor the ones that have gone before me. Remember to help support your local businesses. If you go out, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing rest of your week.